Hello, welcome again to another of our episodes about local development in all continents. Today is the turn of a magical continent, Africa. Africa is often described as a continent of untapped potential, rich in resources, young, growing. And yet, in many African territories, development still fails to take root, not because nothing happens there, but because too much happens without the territory. Across Africa, people work, trade, innovate, and adapt every day. Local economies are alive, but they remain fragile. Then the challenge is not starting development, but making it stick. There are plenty of challenges. For example, many African territories are deeply integrated into the global economy, but in an extractive way. Value lives faster than it accumulates, with few local linkages or upgrading. As scholars like James A. Robinson have long argued, development depends on who holds power and who is excluded from it. In many African territories, local economies do exist, but the power to shape them does not. Local governments are often responsible for development, without the fiscal, technical, or political capacity to deliver it. Bottom-up development is expected, but rarely enabled. Infrastructure does not just connect places, it decides which places count. In many territories, gaps in transport, energy, and digital access turn geography into exclusion. Most people in Africa work outside formal systems, but informality is not a failure, it is a survival strategy, and development policies rarely build from it. Decisions shaping local economies are often made far from the territories they affect. Without voice, coordination, and local power, places become sites of activity, not of development. And yet, Africa is also where place-based development could matter most. For example, decentralized energy, digital platforms, and local agro-processing offer real opportunities if they are obviously embedded locally, not as imported solutions, but as territorially organized strategies. Africa reminds us that development does not fail because people lack initiative. It fails when territories lack the power to shape their own futures. Thank you very much. See you next time when we are going to talk about Latin America. Bye for bye from now. Bye bye.